So why don't you tell me about what led you to play this game, Jack?
I played Love, which was a precision platformer.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I hated precision platformers until I played Love, and I found that, yeah, it was a little frustrating at times, but I really enjoyed myself. So I started looking at other platformers, and this game was one of the ones that was really highly recommended, really highly known for that kind of gameplay. So I had heard about it before over the years, numerous times. It came out in 2010, so 6 years. It's like the old times, the ancient days.
I literally know nothing about this game other than that, it's a whole bunch of V's.
So we've got a bit of a story here.
He looks very happy to have escaped a blowing up ship or whatever it was.
As soon as you say that.
Oh, never mind. Is the gravity changing on its own, or are you doing that?
No, that's me.
Okay.
You can't jump in this game. All you can do is flip.
Oh.
This is one of these ones where you're shifting gravity.
Yes. Well, I know they did this in Mega Man 5, and obviously this game does it too. What other ones do this?
There's this website called nitrome.com, which does these wonderful just browser flash-based games. I used to hate precision platformers too, but what I love about their games and what I've been seeing of this in Love is playing it like a puzzle. That's what I love, and the Nitrome games are just brilliant in terms of how they'll start off incredibly simple and then just gradually just get harder and harder and harder.
That is one of the things I really do like about this game. It does have a really smooth difficulty curve.
What does the C mean?
That's a checkpoint.
Oh, okay. So you're reading messages of people left behind, huh?
Right. So we've got a story for this here.
Oh, and a map. Other people to find, okay.
By the way, Viridian, that's you.
That is.
It's a little more complex than I thought. I don't know, I just thought it would be like a kind of run-of-the-mill platformer.
Yeah, me too.
Challenging, but actually a little story. That's neat.
I just figured it was going to be a takeoff of the old Apogee kind of games like Pharaoh's Tomb and Arctic Adventure and those kind of things. But yeah, it's quite a bit more involved than those.
It's like as soon as I discovered like nitrome.com, like 2010 or so, I just became addicted to their platformers. Their Test Subject Blue, Test Subject Green are basically 2D Portal.
Okay. One that I still need to play. Still haven't gotten to it.
Wonderful puzzle game.
So I've heard.
Yeah, no, and this Nitrome has one game called Yin Yang, where the screen is split in half and you have a black character on top, white character on the bottom.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I see where you're going with this.
They literally jump in tandem, but they have different stages, so you need to figure out how to balance that.
Oh, wow.
Nitrome, I highly recommend their games. They don't
spell that for me.
Nitrome.
Okay.
I used to think it was Nitrome, but then they actually played a game where it was set in the Nitrome headquarters.
Oh, okay. Well, there you are. Speaking of pronunciations, how do you think this game's pronounced? V6 or Spikes or VVVVVV?
I like V6.
V6. We'll go with that. That's easier.
It's the prequel to V8.
Or it's the second step up on the motor.
Oh, man. You know what's the biggest enemy of all? A yes that can jump.
Oh, God. Somebody did it. Yeah, so these are our trinkets, our collectibles.
Oh, okay. Oh.
First death. First of, I think, final tally was about 543 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
This is not an easy game.
No. And it's the kind of thing when you're watching it, it's easy to forget that you're not allowed to jump. You know what I mean? Like, just watch, because you look like essentially you're jumping most of the time, but obviously that's not what you're doing.
No, you're just flipping and gravity's taking over.
Took you a while to figure that out, I guess?
Just a bit.
I'm assuming that's what that edit was.
And so is it kind of like Metroid where it is all one big level?
Yeah, I guess I guess it is pretty close to that. There's separate levels that are linear, but there's like a central overworld hub to get to the entrances of those levels.
Okay.
The Pac-Man ghosts go over me a couple times, and then...
Oh. Fast forward.
Oh, that's you skipping over. I always thought that was like some kind of a teleportation
you
thing in the game.
No. Oh no, the game is not that kind. No, you were wondering why I was doing so well.
Uh-huh.
No, that's me skipping deaths and dead ends. See, it says you can press up or down instead of the action button. I don't know if that's an option that you have to set in the menu, but it would not work for me, so I just stuck with the button.
Interesting.
I've noticed you've been playing some of the 8-bit style games more recently.
Yeah, that's sort of been the theme that I've been going with, probably due to Steam recommending them since I've been playing them. Kind of this self-fulfilling prophecy now.
I like the music.
I am digging the music.
Yeah, the music's really good in this.
Okay, so apparently the whole gravity flipping mechanic was something that they had developed in an earlier game called Sine Wave Ninja.
Is that a game that they put out, or was that like a prototype that he was just working on?
I do not know.
Oh, well, a mystery. Yeah, because of the moving backgrounds, the video compression gets a little weird sometimes.
That dude's upset.
Oh, they look so distraught.
Oh.
Yeah, so the guy who programmed this, he's done like 40 games
Oh, really?
in like the last 6 years.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Wow, I wonder how many of them use like the same engine.
The big ones are this and a game called Super Hexagon.
Oh, I've played that.
Mm-hmm.
I hated that. No, it's a really neat concept, but I do not have the coordination or the stomach to play it. If it's the one I'm thinking of, where it's constantly twisting and turning,
Yeah.
and yeah, oh boy, yeah. If anybody watching, if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's crazy, but yeah, I couldn't play it.
And he has a thing for unpronounceable titles. Like he has one that's titled
Well, stick with what you know, I guess.
Urchicus Suashum.
Let's try that with just spelling it this time.
Okay. MEMRRTIKS, comma, SUASHEM.
Yeah, no, that's
And he has one game which is literally just gibberish, where it's a string of like 40 letters.
that's a hell of a way to get around the writer's block of titles.
It's
yes.
intended to be an unpronounceable code.
Does it come into play in the game? Like if you type it, you get secret powers or something? So at this point, I was still like, I'll get all the trinkets.
Well, the first one's always going to be easy to get, right?
Oh, sure.
You know.
So no, you can't collect them twice. So we're in the exploration phase right now. This is sort of the overworld. We try to find the levels.
Okay, there's the teleporter, right?
Slowly he learns.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Enter one of the most common gameplay elements of this game here. Whenever you hit it, it bounces you back. So it sort of functions as a jump in a way.
Gotcha.
Sort of like a metered jump for you.
And this is oddly deceptive in that those things aren't actually blocks.
Yeah, I know, that really messes with your head.
Yeah, did that shake you up when you first got to it?
It is kind of a distraction. I mean, it's more than nothing, I'll say that.
Right. Yeah, this is not my kind of game.
Oh, you haven't even seen it begun to dick yet. But yeah, at this point I was still trying to 100% the trinkets, thinking, oh, that would be fun.
Right.
They're more challenging to get to, but so far I can handle it. Yeah, spoilers, that doesn't last too long. Matter of fact, I think it's in this level that I give up.
Would you say 400 something times?
Oh, I'm still doing good right now, okay?
Oh, you gotta go all the way around just to go up. Because of the bar, okay. Yuck.
Yeah, that was the difference between this and Love. I was sorry it was over when that ended. Now, granted, it was a very short game.
Yeah.
I was relieved when this game was finished. And it all comes down once again to the controls.
Right.
It's not even like they're, ice level slippery. It's just 5 less pixels of drift would have fixed this,
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Oh, wow. You impaled yourself on that wall.
Whole face full of V's. It's still a good game, though, with that caveat. I can't blindly recommend it to just everybody.
Yeah, it's like when you're doing a game that requires such precision, you need to have precise controls.
I'll give the game this. It really gets your blood pressure up whenever you've gone through 4 or 5 screens straight before a checkpoint. You're like, oh god, I don't want to keep doing this.
Well, and I just realized they all got names, too. Safety Dance.
Exhausted, misspelled. No, they actually have a credit for the guy who came up with the names for the rooms.
Oh, okay.
At the end.
What? No, why didn't you touch that checkpoint?
Genius machine, that's me.
Oh, you didn't realize those could kill you, did you?
Right. At first I didn't even see them, they were kind of blending in.
Yeah, they blend in, yeah.
All the background.
Oh, and in circles. Alright.
That's gonna be endlessly amusing to you through the whole thing, isn't it?
It's just, I don't know, I guess because it's such a fast forward that it's amusing. And you just see the poor little guy, like, continually dying through it. In the midst of the blur. Every now and then it just flashes red in there.
Right.
Oh, he's so sad.
Oh, this one was tough.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
That was cute. Ah. So you just walk over those, there's no... Hey, it's a person! Fast forward. Why so blue?
Wait, Philadelphia experiment? What?
Oh, what does that mean?
It's a conspiracy thing, yeah. They made a movie about it.
We just covered that movie at mastersofcarpentry.blogspot.com. Check us out. So you mentioned Love. What are some of the other games you've been playing recently?
Pony Island, that's the only other one
Okay.
that I've played. Pretty much if I'm playing it, I'm streaming it right now. So 3 of us are saved, which means we're halfway through the game. Right?
Theoretically, unless there's something else, maybe like once you get everybody, you gotta do something to send y'all all home. I could see. Wait, he gave you a trinket? Or something?
She found one in the lab.
Okay.
The dark, spooky lab.
So, oh wait. Victoria, that's not a color.
Maybe Victorian blue.
Oh, is
I don't know if that's even a color. I just...
You're just guessing.
That's right.
Because, like, somebody else is, like, vermilion, right?
Right.
So that's a color, at least. So, reddish? Is it in the red family?
I think that's the one, yeah.
I don't know. If it wasn't a crayon, I probably don't know it.
See, I'm still feeling cocky, like, yeah, they had the trinket in the hard, challenging area. I got it.
Uh-huh.
I can do this.
Did you go the wrong way again?
Yep.
My main thing is I keep getting lost in worlds that are like this.
Yeah, this seems very easy to get lost. A lot of big open spaces.
See, usually I do too. This one, though, you don't go too many screens before you run into a level entrance.
Because that was always my problem with Metroid, is I could just never figure out where I am and where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah, this is kind of like Metroid Junior.
Yeah.
The funny thing is they have all these teleporters around, but I never use them. Once you see them, like right now it's on the screen, so it's activated on my map. Any teleporter, I can teleport to any other teleporter that I've already seen. But I never do. I don't need to. You don't need to. I guess it's for use whenever you get to Old Game Plus, I guess. You just continue. It's not a new game,
Right.
but you have to have a hell of a memory to remember where things are that you haven't exactly explored yet.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh. Sad man. Falling down holes.
That was the working title of this game.
Yes.
Just stuck on imagining a version of Metroid Junior where it's just Junior 6 times in a row.
There you go. Get Sean Connery to say the title at the title screen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the voice. Once you start doing Sean Connery, that's all you're doing for the rest of the night. I'm not going to do it. Neither are you.
God damn it, Junior!
Da, 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 da.
Junior, I am the last one. Sorry, that's it.
No, that's not it.
Okay, it's not like we're gonna go home and fuck the prom queen. No.
She was the prom queen. Okay.
Well, at least we haven't said 2 left, right yet.
2 left, right. Oh, let's not bring Chris into this. It's been a good 3 years.
Listeners, if you don't understand that reference, I'm not going to explain it to you. And we'll leave it at that.
And scene.
Wow.
Yeah, there's that Mega Man stuff you had mentioned during
Uh-huh.
the Love playthrough.
Yeah, just having to die over and over. Okay, there you go, another trinket. Oh, now do it in reverse.
That's right. What goes down must come up.
Oh, okay. So that too. It's funny, you never go the way I expect you to go. So those are kind of specific portals, I guess.
Yes, and only one way. What I do like about this game is that whenever you go to the map, it actually shows the platforms that are in the room. It's not just, you know, a general square of here you are.
Good memory of where you actually are and where you've been.
Oh, not only that, but yeah, for like things like this, you can actually plan, okay, this is my route that I should take in order to get where I want to be.
Kind of help you a little bit.
You can read the maze.
Yeah. That's it. Just go into it, dude.
But where will it take me? Getting closer.
Until I'm not.
Yeah. It's a journey. It's a process. Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, check the map here to make sure it's not a different end, because this game will do things like that to you. Looks like the same room, but it really isn't.
Similar looking rooms.
And then it'll look like the same room, and it really is. Actually, that's apropos, because that's where we are right now. You'll see it momentarily.
Oh wow. Dead end.
Yeah, you'll get an idea of the gimmick in this part once I check the map after a couple more rooms.
Kind of seeing something.
See, like this. This is actually two different rooms. See, you think it's the same room.
But it's just they look exactly the same.
Yep. And
So
there's a whole matrix of
Just
them.
messing
So
with you.
save us some boredom here.
Wow. I saw you got another trinket.
Now this, though, these are not different screens. This is all, you're stuck on the same screen until you exit from the proper direction.
What's with the numbers?
That's your enemy. The enemies are really weird at times.
See, and one thing that I also like that, you know, was probably what made it so damn frustrating playing games like this back in the Nintendo days are the infinite lives.
Oh, yeah.
Nitrome does that. This game, apparently you can't actually die. Yeah, because then it's like, it's more just about accomplishing a puzzle instead of just burning out lives.
This one's pretty easy.
Says you.
This reminds me of Atari Adventure for some reason. Blue Maze.
Yeah.
Yep, you can see here, right there, those two deaths. That was, it's the slippery controls getting to me.
To have both loops and deceptive loops in the same game, that will fuck with you.
Yeah, one room after the other, yeah.
Obey, huh?
Little they live there. How do you do it again? Just upside down.
Oh.
I hesitated a bit. Okay, what does it want me to do? No, just fall, dumbass. The ultimate enemy, numbers. This one took a bit of doing.
Yeah. Those are insta-kills, I guess? That's not
Pretty much, yeah. If it's not standing still, It's an insta-kill, most likely. Yeah.
What do I do?
You skip it, that's what. Bit of a bonehead there, trying to figure out where to go. It's not that hard.
Forgot you could change gravity or something?
Well, no, I couldn't remember, yeah, there it was.
I see.
Not much to it, but you have to think in ways that you really haven't had to in any other games up to this point.
Yeah, it's a bit different. Ah. Did the music just say V?
I think that's what it says, yeah.
That's silly. Oh no, killer hearts.
Yeah, timing is kind of vicious in this room.
Yeah, because you don't fall at the same speed as the hearts. It's just so ridiculous. B. Oh yeah, that's what he was stuck in that. Yeah.
Yes, I want you to see this next part that's coming up.
Okay. Is this where it goes horribly wrong?
We're getting there very, very soon.
Green dudes can't flip. Really?
Alright, back to the ship.
Murdering Twin Maker doesn't bode well.
Oh wait, we're not on the ship.
What?
Okay, here's a question. What's the worst thing you can throw into any game?
A water level?
Escort missions.
Thank you.
Ah.
Now, it does have a neat little mechanic where he doesn't follow you if you're upside down. He just stays put. And whenever you're right side up, he'll come almost to you, and I hope you're paying close attention to how almost he comes to you. Because if you're not, you're going to die the death of 1,000 screams.
He just kind of goes at whatever speed.
So see, stuff like this, I get it.
Yeah, because you don't want him to directly mirror you.
Oh no, just wait.
Oh great, now he's just gonna keep pestering you with questions. Damn it, Green, I've been there before. Let it go.
Might be better to go back and take it slow, huh? Oh, I see, because you kind of double back. Uh-oh. Is he going to try to run to you?
Yep. And depending on how close he is to you, determines how fast he walks, which determines how far he falls in an arc in following you.
Oh man.
That comes into play
I like how
very
you
soon.
go to activate it just in case.
Oh no.
And because of momentum, oftentimes he'll run into those side spikes.
Yeah, I can imagine that took a few tries.
Just a bit.
Green, why are you so terrible?
Do you notice what's missing from this screen, though? Not to put you on the spot.
I'm not.
If you don't... No, okay. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll find out momentarily. There's no checkpoint there, so... Look at this. You have to go through that all over again.
No, game. Why?
No. You fail on that other room that is completely dependent on your slippery ass controls.
This is cruel.
Wrong for that.
Oh, it's not even begun to get cruel yet. Just wait. And you won't have to wait long at all.
Oh no. Hey,
just a step to the right.
And I love how they're making him the most annoying pest they can. Someone that you don't really want to have to help.
Okay, moment of silence here, please.
Oh no.
But how the heck is he gonna get past that?
Oh, just soak it in. Soak it in, friends.
Yeah, I would imagine. Oh, because you gotta go by his speed. Dude.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
that'd be about the part where even if I made it this far, I'd be like, you know what, game? Screw you.
I can't even... okay. So you literally just have to gently walk. There's like no strategy.
I looked up strategies for this after I finished the game, and this is apparently not the way to do it. You're supposed to go underneath and then play a game of red light, green light on that little platform in the bottom right to get him across. But then you've got to go underneath again, and the whole time those platforms can crush you against the spikes underneath. So
I think the way you figured it out is the superior way.
oh well, still took me 13 minutes of.
Oh no.
Oh, and this wasn't much better.
Oh god.
As much as I like a lot of the rest of this game.
That's a bad moment, yeah.
Yeah, that lowers the whole thing a whole letter grade if I was to, review it or whatever.
No, this is cruel design.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, come on.
Oh no.
Get your butt down there.
What? Oh no, that's just cruel. Just to get him to go
Come on,
down.
Greenie is stupid.
He's pretty dumb.
He really is. Like, come on. I don't...
See, after the other things, this is nothing.
No, but it's still annoying. So are there other, like, side levels off the map like this one?
There's one more. It's very unique, though. But, yeah, no, this is the only escort mission.
Oh boy. Did you record yourself screaming at the screen?
Oh no, that's one of the reasons that we don't do live commentary on these Twitch streams anymore, because I'm playing these kind of games. The sounds that come out of me, they're not human. The words that come out of me should not be heard.
I can imagine. That just watching it makes me not want to save these other people.
How to have a heart attack 500 different ways while holding a controller. Can we throw Green out the window? There's so many windows in that room. We could do it. There are 6 windows, and he would fit through every single one.
It fit through every single one of those monitors.
At least there's always the music. This is one that I could see getting the soundtrack. Do you know where you're going at this point?
I have an idea of what direction. I haven't looked in yet.
Yeah, you seem to have a very specific goal in mind here.
She says as he checks the map twice in a row.
Well, up until that point, you know. You're definitely in a different corridor than you were before.
Can I specifically recommend not to keep belaboring on Nitrome while you're playing a different game?
Well, too late for that, but yes, go on.
Let me just also recommend one of their games, because I would very much like to get you to play some of them, just to hear your thoughts.
Well, I'm already sold
Yeah.
from what you've told me, so yeah, what you got?
One of my favorites from them is a game called Parasite, where it's this beautiful, lush, vibrant jungle planet full of all these wonderful, candy-like, adorable creatures, and you play the horrific Lovecraftian octopus alien, and you're literally riding their unconscious, rapidly dying bodies through puzzles.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good concept. Sounds wonderful.
Very fun.
Oh, moving platforms now. Oh, it can smush you up into the spikes, huh? Okay.
Right, yes.
Alright. Oh, and it dissolves too. Ugh. Unpleasant.
Yeah, don't take the top. Maybe there's a way to make it work. I couldn't figure it out, so...
Dancing
do it again.
skeletons!
I recently picked up a game that looks very similar to this. It's called You Have to Win the Game. Even more than this, it looks like the old Apogee platformers. I want to see just what that one's all about. That'll probably be the next one that I play. It's actually free on Steam right now.
I haven't bought a game on Steam since 2 credit cards ago.
What is that? What unit of time is that?
Probably like 3 years.
Oh, okay. Wow. Stay off of those funny sites.
Lies.
Well, lies. If we're being accurate.
Oh wow. Not a whole lot of room there.
Nope. You don't need too much, though. That really wasn't the hardest in this section.
Another teleporter you'll never use.
That's right. I don't know what I'm looking for on the map there.
Whole lot of yellow.
So what do you think that thing is there?
Well, we already know what teleporters are.
know.
Let's see, it's showing...
No, it's an enemy. Just like everything else that kills you, yeah. Something that doesn't look like an enemy. Oh yeah, you're dead.
Aw, yeah, that actually kind of bugs me that they didn't do anything clever with that.
It is an odd shape, that's for sure. Yeesh.
I guess there's only one way to go.
I love how every screen has its own title.
Oh, this is my favorite. Now, it's funny you bring that up. What lies beneath? Pay attention. Spikes do.
So have you been finding yourself kind of drawn a lot lately to these almost, even before 8-bit games, like almost these kind of ColecoVision style graphics?
Well, I'd say this would be an 8-bit game. This is very Commodore style. Atari 8-bit. But yeah, definitely. I've always liked this kind of style. always been into this, because, you know, it's what I grew up with, makes sense. You're always drawn to what you remember from when you can first draw memories, you know.
Was that screen making a commentary on how television is broadcasting lies?
Yeah. There's so many things that are probably deeper than I'm willing to give it credit for. Nice move, me. We'll go with that.
Because I noticed the other screen where you just had the words obey going up and down for like no
well, they had
reason.
one that had truth as well, but I didn't really pay attention to what it was going into.
I'm just wondering if there's like a statement there.
You know what nobody's ever considered? Man, TV is full of lies. Charlie Rose goes in depth with the creator of VVVVV.
So that almost.
Mostly the conveyor belts are working against you.
Yeah, I
there.
would imagine. Coins, wheels. I don't know what those are.
We're going on the other path from near the beginning of the game that you could see, but you couldn't get to.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So you got the pink monkeys here.
They look like walking chairs to me.
I do kind of like that, where it's like you play a game and then suddenly you're like right back to the beginning, but in a different way.
Yep, back to old Mad Karoo there.
And when you entered the tomb of Mad Karoo was you.
Oh, that's a mindfuck.
Not much to it at this point.
Yeah, just kind of like when you first walk in, you mostly just see the dude sweeping across, so it takes a second to like realize, you know, oh, okay, there's the little platform.
Yeah, no way to get there yet. And actually, I never get
Completely
it.
passing that trinket by. Screw it, huh?
Yep. Well, you can't get to it from there yet.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, even from the other side, I tried for a bit and I couldn't figure out what to do. I think you're supposed to use the second man after you rescue him. Oh, excuse me. I spoiled it.
Try as you may.
Yellow man. Am I gonna get lost again then?
Either this time or the next one.
Yeah, that's true. Like, there's no particular order that you
It's this one. yeah.
get them in.
And then I see this guy drop down, and I'm thinking, oh no, not again. Oh no. But instead, I get a different kind of madness.
Oh, one of these without a map.
In 3, 2, 1. Yes, here we go.
What?
Here we go.
I bet.
Oh,
Oh, yes. That's the sound I made, too. Fortunately, it saves progress every 5 seconds, so it only rewinds back to that, but yeah, 5 seconds can take a long time to get through sometimes.
What a mess.
I love how in games like this, you get so far that when you hit this really fucked up, frustrating stuff, you're like, damn it, I've gone so far, I'm not gonna give up.
Right.
I'm gonna beat you down.
It's like bad design by design, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about this, I'm fairly certain that this is randomized. It's not like there's a pattern that you can get.
Oh, and okay,
You're
you
just-
can go from
yeah,
one
you're-
side of the screen to the other, yeah.
Right. You're beholden to whatever the random number generator
no.
throws at you.
certainly not as aggravating as the escort missions, but certainly doesn't look fun either.
No. Especially when you're doing a live stream and you know people are watching. That just adds to it. Of course, I'm the idiot doing a blind run of this on a live stream, so, you know.
Oh god, this would be maddening.
I'm pretty sure this is where most people's no-death runs ends. Yeah, starting to get the hang of it here, and then got too cocky.
So close, yay!
And then, yeah, I'm guessing these slippery controls didn't help.
No, you can apply that to everything in this game.
That was interesting, wasn't it? Fuck you.
He's just sitting around there waiting for you, not gonna help. Just whatever.
Yeah, imagine if you had to escort him through that.
Oh.
Or he's
I don't think I will imagine that.
Where he's bouncing like 3 steps behind you.
No, I'm gonna leave that thought alone.
No, this time we're holding hands. You are not going away from him.
Guess you could assume he already went through it before you know, you just weren't on the screen at the time, so you didn't see him doing it.
Everyone must take a turn in the Gravitron. Yeah, I don't even bother talking to the other crew members. I'm just like, fuck it, let's finish the game. Somebody's done a completionist run on YouTube. Whoops, you didn't hear that, viewers. Keep watching this one.
That's new.
Magic donut.
Oh wow, you filled a lot of it in though, huh? Finally, the red room, whatever it means.
Which isn't red at all.
No, it's really not. What's up with that?
You had to know something like this was coming.
Oh, continuous movement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And is it one of those ones that you die if you get cut off?
Yeah, if you cut off, or if you go too far up, which yep, that happens there twice. 3 times.
A Mario thing, it's a Mega Man thing, right? Or Mega Man never really did do anything like this, huh? They didn't have too many.
The only auto scroll I can remember in Mega Man was in 2 with the dragon.
Oh yeah,
Run.
so yeah, it's really more a Mario thing. It used to certain levels used to do that a lot. Trying to get that trinket, and then you're like, nope, forget it.
Yeah. See, they had the arrow, and I still didn't believe it. He's so happy for the room to stop moving. Hold up, we're missing exposition. What is going on? I am confused. Here, let me fill you in. And that's what's up. Great, let's get back to the ship.
I think by now we know that teleporter is not going to just bring you back where you want it to go.
Well, not me.
All crew members rescued. Okay. So... SOL. That's where he is.
He's in the last level, that's where he is.
Just have that infinite screen be the entire...
That's it, that's the rest of the game. Do you
The
have
end
the
of the game
patience
was
to win?
you saved your crew, but by sacrificing yourself by going into an infinite wormhole.
Oh. Alright. I guess, yeah, they look worse than they are.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what that is under the yes.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of incomprehensible graphics. Now the game begins to get me. Something about these all gray levels. Look at the title of this one, The Untouched.
Having fun with movie titles now.
See, I should have stayed on the outside. Because if I had, I wouldn't have had to deal with
now
all
you're
these
stuck.
rings here. We just bounced around and gotten through.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they have 2 checkpoints there, yeah, I see. Ooh.
Someone British? What, me slippery?
You know, I'm just trying to think of, I don't remember any platformers from my childhood that had such puzzle elements to them. That feels like it's something that's kind of been more added by the retro gaming crowd.
Oh yeah, they've taken old ideas and come up with new directions for them.
Yeah, no, and I love that idea of let's just take a puzzle game and a platformer and just make them the same thing.
Here we go.
Okay.
He's so excited.
Oh, you broke it.
I didn't think about that.
Hey, at least it's colorful now.
So you're like going through all kinds of rooms you've been to before now, I guess?
It seems that way. At the very least, they're reminiscent of them.
Just those things are always frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be
Yeah.
hard.
No.
I think it's the way the music speeds up that makes it so amusing.
Right, something weird happens here, watch.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
it's a
Some
good
sort
bug.
Oh yeah, I'll take it. Some sort of collision glitch, yeah.
Or else the real secret is most of the spikes are safe. They just
Yeah.
they just need select ones
Yeah, the only ones that aren't are the ones that I hit.
just to fuck with you.
Yeah,
Yep.
get you the first time by thinking you have to go to the left, but no. If you do that, you're done for. You gotta do it again. Go to the right. That small platform. Just go down, dude. It's okay.
I'm afraid.
You should be. Some of these, like this one right here, that comes right down to the fucking wire.
Ah.
I love these spikes in the ceiling that only come down to remind you that they're there.
Right. Don't do it. It's doing so good up until that one jump. Right before the last thing. And when we spelled the title of the game, we're in outer space, and we won!
Uh-oh. But you're floating in outer space.
He seems happy about it.
So you have to wonder, though, if there's like a different ending if you get all the trinkets.
Hardest room with 60 deaths.
Gee, I wonder what the hardest room was. I wonder where I died 60 times. Couldn't have been the one I spent 13 minutes on.
Uh-oh.
Did you just blow up? Oh, they rescued you. Hopefully.
So we get to see our happy ending, not an ending.
The not an ending in the not a stream.
Yeah, the dialogue didn't stay up for some reason. And I think it's in collecting all 20 trinkets.
Well, I'm glad we caught every line.
Yeah, well, I mean,
This is essential.
there will be a test.
Oh, damn it. So that was...
Yes, that was V6. That was Spikes.
Oh, I just realized that. What if the actual pronunciation of this game is Spikes?
We've all gotten it wrong, even the guy who made it.
He's been fucking with us all this time, just waiting
game
for someone to
knows.
get it right, and he'd be like, ha, ha!
Just watching people
Finally.
spray spit all over each other. It's not a modern thing without crowdsourcing.
There's a more recent game called Teslagrad, which has a kind of similar mechanic. It's like you kind of have like these magnet things, and you stick to one or the other, you know, depending on how you do the switch. Got a similar kind of aesthetic. I think I got through like a few levels, and I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Not your sort of thing.
No, it's really not.
So you've watched this now. Do you feel like you're ready to play this and do it on one life mode?
No. I don't think you're ready to play it on one life mode either.
I don't think I'm ready to
honest.
play it again, honestly.
Oh, it's gonna paint a picture for us here?
Yes, an old school 8-bit computer style, one line at a time.
Oh no, and then they formed the Showbiz Pizza of the Galaxy.
That's right. With a gigantic drummer.
And a very tiny bass guitarist.
Oh, yeah. Oh boy, look at him. Fucking green guy.
Little damn green guy. He probably can't even play the guitar, that's why they have a second one. He's the one who finances the band because his dad's rich.
Yes.
And they're like, no, we need two guitars to get that great sound. They're just really letting the other guy play.
And flip mode, which we've just unlocked, is you play the game upside down.
Oh god.
Oh, so it's really just... well, given that you're basically doing that for half the game anyways.
No kidding, I know, huh? Intermissions. What are those?
All right, so let's go and see how long that takes you to play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did it say intermissions is?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
Ah.
We can pick a companion.
Oh.
Don't pick green, dude.
So I just go with the first one. Because it's not our green friend. And then I realize what it is.
Oh.
We've been here before. So if you wanted to relive that wonderful experience of...
Why on earth would you
because
want
you
to?
hate yourself.
No, don't make me hate all the other crew members like I do.
I'm like pushing down, it wants me to push right. I'm like, no.
Oh, God. Oh, I just realized how much they fucked with you. It's like, press no to keep playing. Press yes to stop.
Oh, he knew what he was doing.
This game was made by a troll. No wonder it was leaked by 4chan.
So we have analog mode, but unfortunately my graphic hardware apparently isn't up to snuff. Or maybe it's supposed to be this way, but it's very slow and choppy. Which may actually make it a lot easier to play, or it may make it a lot harder. I couldn't be arsed to find out, so I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah, it jiggles and jumps and does all that. And the screen transitions are weird, so yeah. It's like,
I kind of
alright.
like it because it looks more retro,
Yeah.
but I can imagine that being frustrating too.
So yeah, turn that off. Don't know why, because we're just going to quit anyway. That's the next action I do.
Yeah.
And
And here we go.
we're done. So, there we are. What'd you think?
It's alright. It's a neat concept.
I thought that looked like a fun game.
The controls really needed tightening up. Even so, I had fun with this. I won't be playing it again, though.
I'm about to say not enough to go back and do the other stuff.
Right.
But
What else is there? Oh, that's what YouTube's for.
yeah, I mean, yeah, for what it is, it looks pretty clever. It looks well made.
Even the escort level doesn't look like it goes on too long.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, minus the time it took you. But you found a workaround that has nothing to do with how you were supposed to play that level. Just slowly inch forward. Inch forward. No, not yet. Inch forward. Or I should say not even an inch. Pixel slide forward.
Yes.
Yeah, slippery controls, though, that can be annoying.
I mean, I will say the enemies are kind of ugly in this game compared to most games of this kind of nature.
And not very obvious that they're actually enemies.
And just kind of confusing. Like,
Yeah, they make no sense. I'm not sure what he was going for with that. I feel like I'm kind of missing maybe an obvious in-joke or something a lot of times, but whatever. I can live
the
with
rings, a sudden giant red minivan.
Well, it's more like lies and truth and then the numbers
Yeah.
and 8,000 and 0008. And it feels like the enemies were just kind of an afterthought. Maybe he put just some, placeholder graphics in there and then never updated them.
And again, with like the lies and obey, it's like it feels like the game is suddenly slipping in commentary, but I don't understand what it's
Right.
actually meaning.
It ends up just looking like random words.
Completely obtuse commentary about society, which means it truly is an indie game. Yes. There we are.
Anyways, V.
V. You can take the last one.
Oh, V.